Alright, so today is January 23rd, 2026. I'm a little out of breath. I just came home from work. I'm tired and I have no recordings for today. So, yeah, you're gonna listen to me talk about whatever. So, okay. Today we could speak on work and how much I slept at certain points. I get too comfortable. Maybe I finish one or two tasks that would take me a fair amount of work, a fair amount of time, or be quite complicated or something like that. And then I reward myself, let me scroll for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And then the rest of the work session or study session or whatever it may be that I'm doing that would be considered productive is essentially it stops right there. Because the rest of the session is me just being content with what I've already done. And I just spend the rest of the time on my phone or just looking at what I have to do next and, procrastinate as much as I can in the most productive looking way, if that makes any sense. For example, as I said, I do one or two tasks that would take me quite a while. I get them out the way, and then it's like, the rest is also important, but would be, slightly easier or would take me less time to complete or whatever. So instead of getting it done right away, I grab my phone, go on IG, go on TikTok, or I look at the task, see what it is that I have to do, what steps I gotta follow, what apps I gotta use, and that's all I do over and over again. Keep going back and forth between looking and pretending I'm about to start. And that's definitely something I have to work on. Yeah, I do that shit mostly at work because, I have a certain assignment or something that needs to get done. And the time that it takes me to decide, and the time that it takes for me to decide that, I'm gonna do it right now and start. Nah, I'm saying this wrong. But the time that it takes me for me to start and get it done is, it could vary depending on if I'm listening to music, if I'm listening to whatever. I always find something to put on the fucking background just so I could, I believe I'm as productive if I'm listening to a podcast or a stream or music, whatever. But a lot of the times that shit derails me. That shit makes me go slower and slower and slower because I'm not really paying attention fully to what is being asked of me. I'm singing, I'm not fully there. Like, part of me is there. I read, I know essentially what I gotta do. But, I think there's things that I need to improve on for sure. For sure. And, yeah, man, like, even today, I should have read while I was on the fucking train going to work and while I was coming back, like, just a few minutes ago. And now I just listen to music, I don't know. And now I really feel like I have nothing to speak on. Like one of of the videos that I uploaded yesterday, I think, on the 22nd. I really feel like I have nothing to speak on because I keep living the cycle of same old. Like, routine would be without no, you know, really solid structure, and just waking up and at whatever the time may be and going through the motion. You know what I'm saying? Breakfast, I'm gonna study. I just ate. I can't study right after I eat. Then it's lunch. I can't study right now. You know what I'm saying? I just had lunch, and then when I realized it's already time for me to clock in and go do my work, and I haven't studied all day. So that's a day that I wasted, time wasted that you can't really get back. All you can do is learn from it. And this thing about learning from your mistakes, man, don't fall too deep into that rabbit hole, because you turn that shit into a cycle. You start committing mistakes on purpose. Like, I'm gonna learn from this. Or, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm talking right now. See, this how, you know what I'm saying? This is how it ends up being I don't do the work that I'm supposed to. Then I end up doing it in a rush. I got this audio, and then I got some other audio to record. Not too sure what I'm gonna do, but I don't know. I'm gonna just start recording and see where that goes. But yeah, man. Essentially, what I want you to get across from this video is to develop that sense of urgency that I keep speaking on almost every video, like, and that will be to every single moment you're awake, you're doing something that will make you progress in, whatever aspect of your life you deem to be lacking or in need of improvement or whatever. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead. Listen to my next audio too. Whatever. Alright, I appreciate you for listening. Alright.
Losing A. We're losing Alpha. They're taking C. Losing B. Losing A. They're taking all zones. Identify enemy sleeper position. We've lost Alpha. We're losing Charlie. Securing B.